you can be on a number of different skilled lists in order to qualify for the 491. So it's very broad. It's a catch-all. Basically, if you're on a list, then you have the opportunity to apply for a 491 if you can meet the other eligibility requirements. Here we've just set out some examples of the lists. So the short-term lists, the medium lists, and the regional lists. So you could be on any of these three lists and still have an opportunity to apply for 491. And we've just provided some examples of some occupations on these lists which would allow you to apply for a 491. Cafe and restaurant manager is an interesting occupation. And recently we had a client who was living and working in Sydney and who had studied in Sydney in hospitality, acquired a degree in hospitality, had then transitioned from a student visa to a 485 post-study work visa, and had worked as a restaurant manager in Sydney. But they were aware that they were kind of on a dead end to a visa pathway whilst living in Sydney, because there was no opportunity for them to transition from their temporary visa to a permanent visa whilst they were living and working in a metropolitan area. This client of ours acquired a job offer in regional New South Wales and is now living in regional New South Wales, working in regional New South Wales as a restaurant manager, and now has a pathway towards permanent residence as a restaurant manager. So it's a really great outcome for that person.